How spousal support is calculated. Divorce help and advice you need. Learn how spousal support is calculated during divorce, plus get valuable divorce help, advice, and true support to navigate this tough process. Understanding spousal support. Calculations. A casual chat. Hey, have you ever wondered how spousal support, or alimony, gets figured out during a divorce? It's one of those things that's often confusing and honestly, even a little awkward to ask about. But if you or someone you know is going through a separation, understanding this part can really ease the stress. So, let's talk about it like I'm explaining it to a friend over coffee. First off, spousal support is financial assistance. One spouse may be required to pay to the other after a divorce, and it's meant to help the lower-earning or non-earning spouse maintain a standard of living somewhat similar to what they had during the marriage. But how do the courts decide who pays and how much? The reality is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Different states have different guidelines, but generally, the calculations look at some key factors. Length of the marriage. Longer marriages usually mean longer support periods. Income of both spouses. The courts check earnings, potential earning capacity, and even debts. Contributions to the marriage. This isn't just about money. Staying home to raise kids or supporting the other's career counts too. Standard of living during the marriage. Ideally, support helps maintain a similar lifestyle post-divorce. Age and health. These impact both the ability to work and the need for support. Sometimes judges use formulas based on these factors, like a set percentage of the payer's income, but other times it's less mathematical and more discretionary. That's why spousal support can vary so much from case to case. One thing many people overlook is how spousal support works alongside child support, if there are kids involved. Those two are calculated separately, but together, they paint the whole financial picture of post-divorce life. Now, if this sounds complicated, that's because it is, and trying to figure it all out without help can feel overwhelming. That's where divorce counseling and other forms of divorce help can really make a difference. Talking to someone who's been through it, or a trained professional, helps you get clarity and avoid getting caught up in legal jargon. There are also divorce support groups where you can connect with others going through similar experiences. Sharing stories and practical advice about things like spousal support calculations can be a real relief. Plus, you're not alone, which is a huge comfort during tough times. For those wanting more guidance, plenty of divorce resources exist online and offline, from books to podcasts to local workshops. One really helpful book I want to mention is Brokenness and New Beginnings. This book offers hope and healing for anyone navigating the emotional chaos of divorce, including practical advice to help you see the light at the end of the tunnel. If your friend asked me for advice, I'd say this. Don't try to guess the spousal support numbers by yourself. Get professional advice. Look into divorce assistance programs or counseling to guide you emotionally and financially. Reach out to support groups. Sometimes it's those shared experiences that help you feel grounded. Grab reliable resources like Brokenness and New Beginnings for both comfort and direction. Order your copy today to find hope and healing. It's a great step toward understanding the process and moving forward. Divorce is tough, no sugarcoating that. But having the right information and support can make all the difference in how you handle the next chapter. Whether it's spousal support calculations, emotional well-being, or just figuring out where to turn for divorce advice, remember, you don't have to do it all alone. So if you ever hear someone struggling with these questions, don't hesitate to share these insights and the reminder that support is available. Because at the end of the day, it's about breaking through that tough part and finding new beginnings.